Hey, what's growing on, Florida? I'm out here in front of a Java Plum tree that is extremely productive and very large. I'm going to go ahead and walk inside of it and show you guys the fruit as I harvest a bit of it. So it's got kind of like a little entrance going on over here. Two of them. This is like a small one. This here is much larger little entrance into it. It's such a large tree you could walk into the canopy, which is perfect for finding the fruit. The fruit will be on the underside, growing in clusters, kind of like grapes. You see that? They're very cool looking, especially as they're in transition of, ripening, and they have all the different colors going on. But when you want to eat them, is when they're as dark as possible, like this. Another name for these Java plums is a black plum, or Jamun. Those are two different common names for these. In Florida, I've heard people call them waterberries. And that's where we're at here. We're in Port St. Lucie, Florida, where we're lucky enough to have quite a range of naturalized fruit trees. That a little further down south, they're more invasive. But over here, we have enough of a cold season to keep them in check. We don't really have a crazy amount of most of these tropical fruit trees. Now these fruits, not only do they look a lot like grapes, but they kind of taste like a very astringent grape. They're pretty good. If you don't mind the astringent, it's something you have to, if you're not used to astringent fruits, you kind of can grow accustomed to it and start to get a taste for it. But a lot of these astringent fruits are actually very good for people with diabetes or with blood sugar problems. This one in particular is used almost like a medicine in a lot of Asia and India. Well, India is a part of the Asian continent, so I could just say the entire Asian continent is familiar with this. And a lot of people use it like a medicine for blood sugar. But I like the fruit. It's really good, and you can make a juice with it, and the juice is pretty nice. And in my opinion, it is amazing with a little rum. The Java Plum and some rum. It rhymes, so it was meant to be. Here we go. Some more ripe ones over here. We're almost there. I could fill one of these bags probably every week and not put a dent in the amount of fruit that this tree gives. And early in the season, it gives much smaller fruit with no seeds. It's kind of like these guys, these little ones down here. But these have seeds because they're a little bit bigger than the early season. They probably just don't have fully developed seeds. Let me see. Yeah, there's a little tiny hole. It's a little tiny undeveloped seed, that's it. Not bad though. The fruit was good. All right. We want the darkest ones. Go back inside here. And these little guys that are less likely to have seeds. Those are my favorite. Bigger ones will definitely have some big old mature seeds. And the seeds is actually something that they make a medicine from, literally. So a lot of people that have this fruit around them in India or different islands in Asia, they will eat the fruit or drink the juice, and they know that it's helping them with the blood sugar. Sometimes they do it for that purpose. Sometimes it's just because they like the juice. But the seeds are often dried and made into like a powder that they literally use as medicine for diabetes. All right, so got a little bit more picking to do. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some more and get out of here. For more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to What's Growing On Florida